Body counts. Do they really matter? Or is it just, you know what I'm saying? One of these myths. Or is it just some bullshit? So I was watching a short about body counts. Hopefully I place it now.
I want you to guess my body count. This is always like, just funny to me. What do you think?
8.
8? I feel like once I say my body count, you're gonna be like, oh, multiply it by 10, multiply it by 5.
I haven't said a word.
Okay, okay.
What's your body count, and does body count matter to you?
My body count is -2, and I don't think body count matters. I think that's stupid. I can tell that you're gonna be the type of person who really thinks it matters.
Body count definitely matters.
Ooh, I was right.
Okay, so I'd say about, mine's 15, around there.
Jeez,
anything
15
over
is crazy.
10, man, I don't know. I think that's expired.
That's a double standard.
You have 15. You're expired.
I'm actually canned, so I have a long shelf life, so I'm good.
I'm canned as well.
I completely
We both have long
disagree
shelf
with the
life,
way
what a
they
coincidence.
So
did
you're not
that.
like a banana that's turning brown, are you?
I'm not like what?
So the guy said he got 15 bodies, but 10 is excessive, which to me is kind of a double standard. Look, listen, I like saying that. That might be my catchphrase. Look, listen, normally a body count doesn't matter as long as you like the person. And if the person makes you happy, you know what I'm saying, then it doesn't really matter. Sure, a high body count is kind of crazy if you're like, you know what I'm saying, you got like over 30. Trust me, I've met people like that. But if you care about the person you're with and you have a genuine connection, I don't think a body count should be the red flag or the point of consensus for you, the deal breaker per se. However, this is my opinion, and you could flag me for this if you don't like it. Click out the video, bro. But I think an excessive amount of body counts, like an excessive number, does decrease the value of said action. If I'm with someone more pure, let's call it that, just for basis of wording, if I'm with someone with a lower body count, like let's say they only had 3 people, they only slept with 3 people, I am treating this person a little more valuable just on the fact that it's like a car that only had 2 owners compared to a car that had 10 and it's the same age. A car from the 60s that was owned by 2 people and you're the 3rd owner, compared to a car from 2010 that's been owned by 10 different people, it's not the same value. Matter of fact, let's say one from the 1960s but it's been owned by 10 people. The amount of fucked up shit that could have happened to that car, the amount of different accidents they could have gotten into that car, just the purity of that car loses, it makes you lose your trust. And not saying that somebody won't buy it, because I still probably would buy it because it's the car I want to get regardless. But if I'm looking at the 2 options side to side, I'm going for the one that had less owners, and I would expect the one with less owners to be a higher price because again, the value of it is higher because of the lower amount of owners. A woman with high values and a man with high values is not gonna give their body away like it's nothing, just because it just doesn't work like that, bro. If you care about yourself, if you treat your body as a temple, then you're not gonna give your body to any person out there. You're gonna treat yourself as if you are a prize for somebody, if they're lucky to even get to that phase with you. Meaning that if you have 1,000 bodies, you obviously didn't care about where things went and you didn't care about that specific action. Me, I can agree to a certain extent that a high body count doesn't necessarily mean that you're bad, or doesn't necessarily mean that you're a, what's a good word for it? Oh, nah, that's fucked up. Doesn't necessarily make you a tutor bot, let's call it that. However, if you do decide to like not really care about sex, not really care about your body count, then don't get mad at people that do. That's all I'm saying. However, double standards unfortunately are still a thing, and even if you don't like her, I don't like her, somebody else, the next person doesn't like it, it still exists. I'm not saying I necessarily agree with that though, but there is a double standard. They always see the man as the conqueror and the warrior that, you know, a warrior that comes home that colonized 3 different places, 10 different places. The higher that number is, the more praised that man is because of the conquering part, because of the dominating part. However, a woman is in this occasion being conquered herself. It's not about how many people did you go into, it's how many people did you let in the house. You get what I'm saying? It's not how many houses did you go up to and did you go in and have a conversation with to make it family friendly a little bit. It's how many many people did you let come in your house and have that conversation with you? So a woman definitely should care about her body more. Even though, again, I'm not saying I necessarily completely agree with this, but I'm just saying I do think a woman needs to take care of her body more and take care of herself and respect herself a little more than a man usually does, because a man is a dog and people unfortunately don't really care if a man has a lot of bodies. It doesn't. But the one thing I do suggest, if you're a man or a woman, is care about your body and don't be giving yourself period to somebody that you're not taking serious. Because if you're not, that isn't going anywhere, and that's just gonna be another little bubble, another little speck of time that just passed by, and now you don't know what to do with it. So do with what I said as you may. I'm not telling you what to think or what to do, but if you're taking yourself serious, please consider what I'm saying and consider your body a temple and treat your body that way. Don't just let somebody take advantage of it, let somebody in because it was the right moment or I was just horny, because that's not getting you anywhere, brother. Anyway, El Santos out this motherfucker.